Hi Pisces, welcome to your March reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look into the month ahead to see what messages need to come through for you guys. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for you guys. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're having a beautiful birthday season. And let's get right into this reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of March 2022. What do my Pisces need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for the month of March? What is going on for Pisces in March 2022? Any messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of March 2022? Any messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of March 2022? Okay, we got the unicorn coming out. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of March 2022. We also have, excuse me, the Nightingale, which I think that just came out in Aquarius's read. Okay, the Lamb and the Deer. Oh, shit. Oh, very interesting. So we have lots of earth coming out along with some air and spirit energy coming through. So you guys are very protected. Wow. So you will be getting some sort of intuitive download or message coming through from spirit that you really need to pay attention to, okay? The lamb and the unicorn, there's something that's going to spark your interest. There's something that's going to be like, aha, like I need to try this, I need to do this, I need to go to this place. But it's like, it's a sudden thing that comes up. And, you know, it's actually going to keep coming up until you hear it, until it's clear. You're going to be getting signs, you're going to be getting like confirmation. Like, let's just say, I don't know, let's just say, like, okay, you're gonna be a taxi driver, but you're like, should I be a taxi driver? Man, I don't know. And then all of a sudden you start seeing fucking taxis. I don't know, yellow fucking taxis, okay? And then, like, that's like the first thing that just comes to mind. So like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And then you do it. I don't know. But like, you get me, like, you're thinking about something. You're thinking about doing something or giving something a chance or going somewhere, whatever, right? You're thinking of some sort of intention, but you're like, I don't really know. So you wait on it, you sit on it, but like you keep getting signs, you keep getting like confirmation in songs and movies that you're watching as you're scrolling through fucking Instagram. There's like a video that pops up or a couple ads that appear and it's just related to whatever it is that you're thinking. Like there's going to be a lot of synchronicities that are going to be pointing you in the right direction. Like Pisces, yes, Pisces, exactly. Like that is literally your higher self trying to communicate with you, being like, yes, do it. So like, you better pay attention, Pisces, okay? And I love that the unicorns come out. This represents your crown. This represents your intuition, your higher self and higher knowing, higher knowledge. But like, there's those moments where you're like questioning. You're like, is this just a coincidence? Am I just overthinking this? No, Pisces, you're not. And you are intuitive as fuck. And you really got to pay attention to that, okay? Because the signs are all around you. Literally, like, just open yourself up to it. Be receptive. And it'll be as clear as day, okay? But yeah, the unicorn's definitely about like diving deep and asking questions and wondering like, what is your purpose and why am I here? And like, you know, it's those taboo kind of topics that no one really discusses, and you know, it's on your mind and you're thinking a lot about these things. And also, this is the energy, like, be unique, stay true to you, stay true to yourself, let your uniqueness shine bright. And stop caring so much about what others think of you, okay? Honestly, isn't the fact that came out next to the Nightingale. The Nightingale is all about your authenticity, being brave, using your voice, even being like public speaker or getting public recognition or doing something in front of a whole group of people. Like some of you might be like performing on stage, or like, you know, your product that you post on social media goes viral, or like, you know, but like getting a lot of attention for what it is that you do. And that's exciting and it's going to be great. And do not let those fears or those limitations or those, you know, those self-limiting beliefs hold you back or get in the way of what this really is that you want for yourself. You know, be brave, be fierce, and, you know, use your voice too. All right, communication may also be highlighted a lot during this month, so just keep that in mind. But the Lamb is like, there's a message coming through from within, coming through from your spirit guides, from your angels. Like, they're trying to get your awareness. They're trying to make sure that you get the signs so that you're being directed, right? You're being pushed down a path. They're giving you the signs. They're giving you synchronicities. Like, literally, if you're feeling confused, if you're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know where I'm going, or should I do this? Should I not? Like, just ask your angels. Ask for a sign. Like, just ask and they will show you the way. Like, for real, you guys. And once you do that, like the deer coming out, this is all about growth and expansion and fertility and even celebration. Like, this is amazing energy for you to be in. This is more of a feminine energy, so definitely make sure that you nurture yourself and you take good care of yourself. You know, be gentle, be patient, be kind to yourself. You deserve it, and you know, you got some things going on. All right, and so you're needing to be ready, but be grounded and have the strength to follow through, okay? But I like it a lot. There's a lot of like this green, healing, earthy energy coming through, and I love it. And it's exciting, and it just feels very positive. It feels like good vibes for you guys. So let's pull some tarot messages. Let's see what else is happening for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of March 2022. Any messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of March 2022? What's going on for my Pisceans? What do they need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Pisces in March? Messages for Pisces for the month of March. We have the King of Pentacles. Hell yeah. Earthy energy coming out. So you guys are very grounded. 8 of Wands. 5 of Swords. The Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords. The World, Judgment, and the Hierophant, and the Sun, and the Ace of Cups. So there's something about new emotions or something about a connection or relationship being highlighted here. We'll talk about that as we move forward. But yeah, so I am seeing, first of all, I'm seeing you guys have learned your lesson about a situation. You've completed a massive karmic cycle, I would say. Here at the World and Judgment and the Hierophant, you have learned all that you needed to on that level, on that cycle, and you're ready to branch out, you're ready to step up, you're ready for the next phase, the next chapter of your life. You've learned your lesson, great, you showed your work. You may have some, or you may in the month of March, whether you've gone through this already, or there might be things that come up in the month of March that, you know, kind of just like are opportunities for you to show what you know, and show that you are ready for the next step. So there are little tests coming up, or you've gone through some tests recently, or I kind of feel like it's a little bit of both. Like, you've gone through some tests recently, Pisces, to show, are you ready for the next level? But I also feel like even just throughout the rest of March, because I mean, we're only like the first week of March, so yeah, I feel like you've gone through some already, and I feel like there's some more little tests awaiting you. Nothing crazy, nothing like insane, but definitely where you're really needing to show through the knowledge that you've learned, that you've gained, and apply that shit to whatever's coming up, okay? Because there is some sort of cycle here that you're aware of, and that you have been doing the work to overcome this cycle. And with Judgment coming out is telling me like, yeah, like this is finalizing the month of March, which is fitting because this is the end of the zodiac year, and then we're starting new year in Aries season is the new zodiac year, right? So it's like kind of like almost December, right? It's the end of the year, but it's like the end of the zodiac year, so it's kind of like crunch time. It's like, let's show what you know. Final exam. Have you truly learned your lessons, Pisces? Yeah, you have. So don't even stress, because you'll be flying forward with flying. Oh, the card literally flew with flying colors. 8 of Wands with the Sun. All right, where did that card go? Give me a second as I try to get it. So we do have Leo energy as well as Taurus, and that's about it. Let's see. Is there anything else? We'll definitely need to look into this 5 of Swords, because that could be also part of this whole like trial or test or exam. Maybe there's something to do with like drama or fighting or arguing, whether you are kind of in the thick of it, or maybe you're just a bystander, but like we'll definitely take a look into this, because this is like indicating some sort of drama or some sort of hurt, something to do with like communication, maybe communication gone wrong, or someone saying something that was hurtful, or to get a reaction, a rise out of you. We'll definitely take a look into that. I am seeing that you guys are moving like leaps and bounds. Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of movement this month. So you're going to be busy, okay? There's going to be a lot to get done, but you're also going to be seeing a lot of growth, a lot of progression in your intentions, in your goals, the seeds that you've planted. For some, you can expect, to see lots of movement in a relationship, right? Ace of Cups. And I need some water because all of a sudden my throat's like super dry. So give me a minute. Oops. I feel like some of you could be crunch time for like exams coming up too for some, just because of the Hierophant, right? She's in the library. She's studying her ass off. So maybe that's something that you're working through, making sure that you're really preparing for your exam so you can do the best you can, really planning and prepping. What's that called? Tutoring. Something about tutoring. Maybe you're a tutor, or you are looking into getting a tutor or something like that, for those that are in studying or in school. But yeah, besides that, you know what you want, or you're getting clear with what you want, or getting clear with some sort of idea or some sort of intention, and then boom, Eight of Wands movement, right? So there's a lot of different messages in this reading, but I think the first thing that we're going to look into is this Five of Swords. Because I kind of am sensing this energy of like fighting in your environment. Let's take a look into this Five of Swords for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of March 2022. Tell me about the Five of Swords for Pisces in March. There could be, if you're dealing with drama or fighting or arguments in March, whether right now or later on in this month, there could be multiple people involved. I was like, I swear I saw a card fly and I didn't know what it was or where it went. There we go. Two of Wands. Some sort of choice relating to the situation. Talking about the Five of Swords for Pisces in March, we have the Ace of Cups, obviously affecting some sort of relationship. Three of Cups. Talking about the Five of Swords for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of March 2022. Three of Swords, yeah, someone's been hurt. Someone's been hurt by this. Four of Pentacles, and whoever's been hurt they're definitely holding on. Two of Cups, bottom of the deck, King of Swords backside, Seven of Swords backside, and the Star backside, along with the Hermit. Okay, so we have Aquarius energy coming out twice, along with Virgo. So let me just get this straight. So there was some sort of fight or some sort of argument, some sort of misunderstanding. Light just flashed. So now it's like, okay, how do we move forward from this? What are we doing? Are we working things out? Are we calling it quits? This isn't some sort of relationship. For some, this is romantic here. Two of Cups. And what really had me go like, this is a little suspicious. It's because the Two of Cups has like a third party on this side of the Two of Cups. So there could literally be like a third person involved. If this is romantic, right? Maybe there's another person added to the drama, or like, let's just say it's you, your partner, and then like your partner's sibling or whatever. Like, that's just an example. Or maybe it's not. Maybe there's literally like a third person or like a third party. It could be like substances or work or, but there could be some third kind of party outlet, what am I saying? Third influence in this situation that's adding to this fighting. But I do have to throw out there for some, Three of Swords with a Three of Cups, and then the fact that there's a third individual in this Two of Cups For some, this is involving a third-party situation. And then even with this Ace of Cups being the backside of the Ace of Cups, it's like dark, it's kind of shady, it's kind of like secretive or mysterious. Like maybe, hold on, because I feel like I kind of am like trying to read through the lines here, because it's just like this could talk about a lot of things, and obviously I can only say so much. Like you could have, yeah, the Star reversed with the Seven of Swords reversed and the King of Swords reversed. Someone could have been lying to you, and it could have just been like a white lie, but it's still just that irritation of like, why would you lie, or why would you keep this a secret, or why would you do that? Like, you know, you could have just told me how you felt, or you could have just been straightforward with me. Like, why did you have to beat around the bush and try to, like, keep this a secret? You know, that's the energy I'm feeling from this. Someone wasn't being authentic. Someone wasn't being genuine. And that was, like, exposed in some sort of way. And I definitely feel as if someone's holding on to that, like, and they're thinking about it a lot here, or you're thinking about it a lot, whoever I'm talking about, okay? With the Hermit coming out indicating, like, someone is really reflecting on the situation, trying to figure out, like, how do I move forward from this? Like, what do I do about this situation? Because I'm still holding on to this, I'm still holding on to this. Feeling like I can't trust you, feeling like, you know, that, it just feels yucky. It feels yucky. So that's some sort of choice. Maybe that's relating to Judgment, the Hierophant, and the World. Maybe that's relating to some sort of cycle that's needing to wrap up this month. But yet, in a way, it feels very complicated. When we look at this Four of Pentacles behind the guy, you see that there's kind of like a maze, and it's very confusing. You know, you ever been in a maze before? You may have, maybe not. But yeah, like when you're in a maze, and you don't got a map, and you're just trying to figure your way out, it's just kind of like, you know, there can be dead ends, or you find yourself I'm like really thinking about like when I've been in a maze, like a corn maze when it's like Halloween. Yeah, it's like sometimes you end up going around in circles, and there's like a hard way out. Like for some, if you're dealing with a situation where like there's some sort of drama, argument, maybe someone lied to you or someone wasn't honest with you, whatever, you know, you're trying to find a way out of this, or you're trying to find a way to work through this, but yet it's very confusing. It is kind of like a maze, like, you know, you're just kind of trapped, or you're having a difficult time like finding a way out of this, or like being free from this in a way, like that, like, yeah, like something about a maze being like symbolic of your situation. Okay, so take it if that applies. Okay, it's like being stuck in a maze, and it's very confusing, and it's very just like, how do we get out of this? And once we get out of this, then what are we doing? Like, you know, so that's like a specific message. It may correlate with the rest of the reading, it may not. Let's take a look into Judgment, see what that's about. How about Judgment for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus? You've become aware of something, though, Pisces. You've become aware of something, and now that you become like, wow, I'm hearing like loud ass thumps upstairs. I think it's my dog. Now that you become aware of this, you can't like, you know, close your eyes, plug your ears, la 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 la. You can't like ignore whatever it is that you're aware of. Now that you've broken out of this little bubble, you're like looking around, you're like, wait, something about this has changed, or you've changed now, and there's no like going back, or like the fact that maybe now you're aware like someone lied to you, and again, it could have been over like a little white lie, but now you're like, this person lied to me, what else are they lying to me about, or what else are they keeping a secret, or what else are they hiding, you know? So now it has you questioning everything. Now you're like, blindfold is off, and you're like, you know, that's the energy, like you can't seem to go back to how it was before, right? So now it's like you got to make some sort of judgment call. Tell me about Judgment for Pisces. Oh, wow. Devil coming out along with the Eight of Wands. So something about this situation is not good. Queen of Swords backside. You may be very distant, very cold, or non-emotional about the situation. Wow. Queen of Wands backside and the Emperor backside. And there's a lot of distractions right now, so please bear with me. Capricorn energy coming out. We also have some fire and air, as well as Aries. I feel like you have your back turned to something. You have your back turned to something or someone. Devil with the 8 of Wands. What was at the bottom? Did I check that? 8 of Cups, the Sun, and the 5 of Pentacles. You become aware of something here. 100%. With the Sun and the 5 of Pentacles, you become aware of something. Oh, and the Moon. So yeah, you become aware of something. Something was illuminated. Something, like, you found out the truth about something, or your intuition told you something about the situation turned out to be correct. Anyways, and you can't ignore whatever's now right in front of you. And you're realizing that this situation is just very draining. It's very toxic. And, you know, part of you is like, oh, maybe we can work through this, or maybe, you know, things will change. But when you think that way, it just feels unrealistic. When we look at this 8 of Wands backside, you see like the little Pegasus flying in the corner. You know, you feel like it is unrealistic. And then we have all the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Emperor backside, like feeling like there's nothing you can do to change the facts of the situation. Like, it's out of your control now. Like, there's nothing you can do or say to change the facts. Like, it's final. Okay, let me take a look into the world, because it's indicating about this cycle. Like, something about this cycle. I think you're realizing that this needs to be broken. This cycle that keeps on repeating itself, or like that you find yourself in. You're aware of it, and it's like part of you deep down in your emotions, you're like, I wish things were different, and I hope things can work out. But realistically, when you put like your logic brain on, you see it for what it is, and you're like, well, there's no way unless something changes. But that's gonna take like a fucking miracle to happen, you know. That's kind of like what I feel from this. Time of the world for Pisces, Sun rising Venus. Time of the world for Pisces, Sun rising Venus for the month of March. It didn't come out for a reason. Time of the world for Pisces in March 2022. 9 of Pentacles. The Moon, Temperance reversed, Piscean energy, as well as Sag, Empress, Page of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. At the bottom, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Hangman, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So I feel like as you become aware of this toxicity in this situation, in this relationship, in this cycle, you kind of retract, you kind of pull back your energy to focus on, you know, working on yourself with the Hierophant out here. Like I was saying, you know, you're really working your ass off. I feel like there's a lot of work that you're putting in towards yourself, bettering yourself, and like clarifying the world. We have the 9 of Pentacles indicating that you are feeling a lot more confident within yourself, a lot more healthier, a lot more grounded. Like, I really feel like as if you've turned your focus inward and took a step back, right? Because you realize, like, something about this situation was, like, you couldn't change the outcome. That was out of your control. And so, like, what's the use trying to just, like, hit your head against the brick wall, like, over and over? Like, no, like, you're not going to waste your effort. You're not going to waste your energy. So what you will do is, like, fuck it. I'm going to kind of detach myself from the situation. I'm going to remove my expectations. and just focus on me, because something about this situation here, Temperance reverse coming out, feels very unbalanced, feels very like lack of peace for sure, and you don't want to be in that energy, right? The future right now is unknown. There's a lot of uncertainty here with the moon, but you're really needing to rely on your intuition. Now, what I will say, we have the Page of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Empress. So let's just keep going back to that main theme, you and another person, whether this is romantic, platonic, family, business, whatever, but obviously you and another person, some sort of fallout, misunderstanding, or maybe it wasn't a misunderstanding, right? Like I said, some of y'all maybe found out someone was lying to you or keeping something a secret from you, or like something like that, right? So, oh my goodness, just distractions. Just distractions. And we got to wrap this up very soon. So let's just put that scenario back, because I kind of am picking up on that theme message group that I'm talking to, okay? So let's just say, all right, you focus on yourself, you pulled yourself back, you're like, okay, I'm gonna just work on me, getting my shit together. As you do that, then we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups can be someone who is like Page of Cups is someone coming through with a message of emotion, can represent an apology, or just like, it is very surface level though. It is very surface level, but let's just say someone wants to apologize and, they're coming back to you, whatever. So they apologize and they're like, okay, Pisces, can we work this out? Can we move past this? Well, that is a choice you'll have to make. There could be potential, but in order for this to actually go anywhere, something has to change. And you know that, and you're aware of that. So it's kind of like you're sitting here on your throne, and you're being approached by this Page of Cups, and it's like, all right, well, you're saying one thing, but your actions have to line up. Otherwise, it's a no-go. It's a no-go. So at the bottom, right, after that offer, after that extension or apology or whatever, now the choice is up to you. Ball is in your court. You're weighing out your options. 2 of Pentacles. Definitely guard is on alert. You're not going to just put all your eggs in one basket or drop everything that you're doing just to let this person back in and go back to how it used to be, because obviously you're aware that something in this situation is not healthy, and so you're aware like something needs to change in order for this to work, in order for this to grow. But you realize with the Hangman, there's only so much you can do, right? You can focus on yourself, you can focus on bettering yourself, but you cannot force someone else to do the same. No matter how good your intentions are. Let's say you're dealing with someone who struggles with addiction, right? And maybe they're like, okay, Pisces, I'm going to get help. Maybe, yeah, like that's a strong message, right? Maybe you found out like this person was saying, oh yeah, Pisces, I'm clean, I stopped drinking, or I stopped smoking ciggies, or whatever, right? And you're like, okay, cool, like it's your life, you do you, like I support you. But like then you found out maybe you were doing the laundry or something, you found like a packet of smokes or a cigarette in their pocket. You're like, they told me that they were clean, they told me they stopped. So like, I mean, it's not like the biggest deal. For some maybe it is, depending on what the circumstance is, but it's just the fact that like it irks you, like this person lied to me and like they could have just been honest, so it's just like that. Anyways, doesn't matter how good your intentions are. You want this person to be clean or whatever, right? That's all great and dandy, but at the end of the day, you can't force that person to change. If they want to change, it has to come from within them, not you demanding them to change, or, and you recognize that here with the Hangman. You can't force this person to change. You can't force this person to work on themselves or to better themselves. If they want to, they will have to do that for themselves, not for you, right? And so you're aware of that. Do have the Wheel of Fortune out here it does indicate something's changing, but you recognize like you can only focus on changing yourself. You can't change those around you. So really, what am I saying? Really surrendering, releasing your control. And as you release your control and as you release your expectations, you honestly are feeling a lot more at peace and just like having ultimate trust and surrendering to what's meant to be, basically. So that's what I got for you guys for the month of March. Specific message, for sure. But you just keep focusing on you. Focus on your own lane. The rest will unfold, right? The rest will unfold. Whatever's truly meant for you won't pass you by. You've learned a lot of lessons. At least you're aware of the cycles. You're aware that you don't have to continue on this journey if it's not good for you. You're aware of that, and that's what matters. So we're going to leave your reading here, Pisces. I hope you found this helpful and insightful. If you did, let me know in the comments below. If you want to follow me over on my other social media, I do have Instagram and TikTok. You can find me over there at Jade Stone Tarot, and I will let you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.